Hey guys, Dave Anderson here, Helicool's Helipad. Hey, this morning when I came out to open up the bug, guess who was inside? Yep, it was Jacob, sleeping in the back seat. Now, of course, he just jumped up through the floorboard. I didn't lock him in there or anything. That kind of scared me at first there. As a matter of fact, there's the culprit right there. He's like, what? What's the problem? I found me a good spot. Anyway, today I'm going to be pulling one of the seats out of here and getting that seat pan ready to go into Malachai. And let's see if I can't get a seat or two in today. You guys stay tuned.
Jacob, you're a complete nutcase. You know that, don't you? You know that, you silly cat. Was it nice and warm in there? Did you feel warm? Was it good? Yeah.
All right, well, it looks like this pan has to go on a serious weight control program. And I also need to make sure that stuff like this is cut off because the bottom actually needs to be flush. So there's quite a bit of prep work I still need to do with this thing to get it to fit, because right now it barely fits. But that's okay, because I cut it big. Let's start hacking and whacking at it, shall we? Yes, we shall. I still got a little bit more trimming to do, but I figure I better go ahead and mount the seat back on there. And I've got plenty of room underneath where I can weld a couple of stiffener pieces. I think just some regular rebar should do just fine. This is curved, so it's not like it's going to come out of this track, but I just want to make sure that it's good and stiff so that there's no issues later on down the road. You know, somebody, you know, starts messing around on the seat, a little bit heavy, whatever. I just don't want it to start deforming in any kind of way. All right, mock-up is complete. Let's take this seat out of here. Get it into somewhere where I can protect it, and then weld and cut the rest of this.
I'm already concerned about the seating height of the seat, but with the shoulder harness seatbelt reel sticking out so far, it looks like I'm going to have to put 3-inch box steel underneath and lift it up above that reel. This is 2020 hindsight Dave speaking. I probably should have relocated the reel about 5 inches higher.
Well, that's not too bad for eyeballing it. What you guys think? Doggone editor is destroying my illusions. Well, I guess that could be my delusions of grandeur. All right, well, let's just go take a look to see how well all this stuff fits. So if all of the bolts start in the holes, that means I have it right? Yeah? Good. I got it right. Primer coat is on. I love this stuff. It is fantastic. Whatever this stuff is here, XO Rust Professional. Not a paid advertisement, but man, I really like it. Well, everything was looking pretty good last night when I painted this up. And then it got descended upon by 10,000 gnats. Arg! All right, the base is in. Now to get the rest of it in. I don't like that. Yeah, I think that's going to give a little bit better look and hide all this kind of ugliness that I cut out. I think that'll do. A little cardboard CNC. Well, that's a bit better. I think that cleans up the ugliness. That does look much better. I know it's window dressing, but
you know what? It's my window dressing, and I like it.
All right, that looks pretty good, but how does it feel? Let's check it out. Well, I do have headroom. I would like to have a little bit more headroom. I'm actually up quite a bit higher than the other seat. You can see this, the shoulder strap is pretty close to my shoulder. It is just over it. There's another little problem that I have here now. My feet don't touch the ground. I mean, my toes do, but my feet don't touch the ground. So, I certainly don't want to have people putting their feet up on the fire extinguisher. So, I'll have to do something about that. All right, so I'm probably going to end up having to move the fire extinguisher. And I might even have to build a false floor. To get that pan to fit in there, because of the dog house is kind of really short on the bottom side, and then of course it tapers towards the top. And then I have that big honking seat belt reel on this side. That takes up some space. So it's either a reconfiguration of almost everything, or I build like a little foot stool or a foot pan or something that I can put my feet on. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Help me figure this out. You know what? It's not bad. It basically sets level with the troop or the middle seat. So it is a bit higher. I'm going to have to figure out either a way to raise the floor a little bit, or you know what I'm also thinking? I'm also thinking that this was just a good try, and the major design flaw is the riser that I had to build just to be out of the way of the seatbelt reel that's in Malachai. And what I should have been thinking was, how about I just move the seat belt reel up about 3 or 4 inches, maybe 5 inches, because the reel will reel. It's still fine. I can still bolt it to the same spot. I just need a piece of metal to raise it up. You know, sometimes you just don't think of these things until after you put the whole thing in and you're like, man, what the heck was I thinking? For right now, I think this will be just fine. Like I said, I can easily put something in here to rest your feet on. But eventually, I think that's what's going to happen, is I'm going to have to move that seatbelt reel and position the seat all the way down to the deck. There's no way that I could do this same thing on the driver's side. I mean, heck, the steering wheel would be at my knees, for goodness sakes. Here, this whole time I was worried about seat height, and I really wasn't that concerned about leg length. So anyway, until next time, I'm Dave Anderson signing out. You guys be safe out there, and God bless. And oh, by the way, don't be afraid to experiment just a little bit. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But it's the fun of doing it. Ciao. Hey guys, Dave Anderson here, editing in the man cave. If you're watching YouTube on a desktop computer, if you could scroll down after you watch one of my videos, and if you find one of these, please go ahead and check it out. Give me 5 stars if you would, please, and put as many of the descriptive items on there as you can. I would really appreciate it so much. It is very, very helpful. It reaches audiences that are far beyond what I could do on my own. So please, won't you give me some help and spread the word for me. Thank you very much. Talk to you guys later.